Well, we're starting to see a little bit of rain pop up in some areas across the Tennessee Valley, specifically in southern Lawrence County. Seeing a little bit of light rainfall, maybe passing over Gunnersville Lake in Marshall County. And then it looks like the extreme northern tip of Blount County is seeing a little bit of rainfall at the moment. And rain chances are going to gradually increase heading into the rest of today. Temperatures right now in the mid 80s for some locations. Some of us still hanging out in the low 80s. Some of us have reached the upper 80s. 87 in Fayetteville, 87 here in Huntsville as well. 82 down in Arab. We're sitting at 84 right now in Coleman. 83 degrees in Russellville. Fort Payne is currently sitting at 86. Albertville sitting in the mid 80s. So temperatures right now are getting really close to our forecasted high temperature for this afternoon, which is the upper 80s, potentially even lower 90s in some locations across the area. So we'll continue to sit in the upper 80s for this hour of the day, and then heading into about 3 o'clock, high temperatures, some of us could reach the low 90s for the afternoon. And notice those rain chances increase heading into 3 o'clock and 6 o'clock this evening. Temperature is going to drop a little bit, probably from the rain, heading into about 6 o'clock this evening. And then we'll keep small chances for rain in the forecast heading into tonight and into early tomorrow morning for some of us. So for the overnight, low temperature is going to be falling into the low 70s. And we'll continue to keep a little bit of rain and maybe a few rumbles of thunder in the forecast for tonight. Otherwise, we'll just continue to sit under a mostly cloudy sky. Now heading into tomorrow, high temperatures once again going to reach the upper 80s, low 90s for some of us across the area. And it's going to be another day with rain and thunderstorms in the forecast. So here's what it's looking like heading into the 3 o'clock hour. We're going to continue to see scattered showers and thunderstorms on the FOX54 radar. So you definitely want to make sure you have the app downloaded, our app downloaded. That way you can track the radar with me this afternoon. And some of these storms could be on the stronger side. And I'm not talking about seeing widespread severe weather by any means. Potentially some of these storms could contain some really heavy rainfall, maybe some frequent lightning and a little bit of gusty winds on the lower end of the scale. So I'm talking about maybe 20 to 25 mile per hour wind gusts could be a possibility in some of these storms. Heading into about dinner time, we're going to keep rain and thunderstorms in the forecast, and then scattered showers turn more isolated in nature heading into tonight. And we'll continue to track a little bit of rainfall heading into early Thursday morning. For the most part, though, Thursday morning commute probably going to be dry for most of us, but a little bit of lingering rainfall could be a possibility. Now, after tomorrow, we are forecasted to be back in the low 90s for the afternoons. 89 is the forecasted high for tomorrow. Heading into Friday, 91 degrees is our forecasted high to end this work week out, and we're going to stay in the low 90s heading into this upcoming weekend, and we'll stay this way until at least the first half of next week. Notice on Tuesday, we're getting really close to the mid 90s. Now, it feels like temperatures are going to be feeling like the lower 100s once we get to Friday and beyond, potentially feeling like 105 heading into the first day of the weekend. 104 expected Sunday and Monday. Now, we're not getting close to heat advisory criteria, but of course, that could all change between now and then. So rain chances for the next 7 days, it's about a 60% chance heading into tomorrow. We'll keep rain chances slightly elevated heading into Friday and Saturday. And then after Saturday, we're on a downhill slope from there, heading into early next week, potentially about a 40% chance of rain, 30 heading into Tuesday. And then rain chances remain limited heading into next Wednesday. So rainfall accumulation throughout the next 7 days, it's not really going to be a whole lot, only half of an inch to potentially an inch in some locations. So we're not expected to see widespread flooding, anything like that out of this rain that we're expected to see. So for tomorrow, 89 is the forecasted high temperature. We'll be back in the low 90s heading into Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Rain chances are going to remain a little bit elevated heading into the weekend as well. And looking ahead into the early part of next week, it's about a 40% chance for rain and a few thunderstorms on Monday. That's going to be the same story heading into Tuesday and Wednesday of next week. High temperatures all 3 days for the first half of next week are expected to warm into the low 90s.